21st Annual India-Russia Summit that is going on. It's going to be an important meet as far as Modi and Putin are concerned. So that is the appearance they are making. Remember, this meeting comes, the first meeting post-Taliban takeover in Afghanistan as well. So several bilateral agreements are expected to be signed as well during this entire meet. And we'll, of course, have to wait and see the outcome of this all-important meet between Prime Minister Modi and Putin at this point in time. So those are some details here and some visuals that are coming in, live visuals on your screens at this point in time. This is the first Modi-Putin meet post the Taliban takeover. Those are some details coming in at this point. Visuals on your screen of Prime Minister Modi with Vladimir Putin. This is the 21st Annual India-Russia Summit and Prime Minister Modi meeting Putin. In fact, this is the first time since the takeover as far as Taliban is concerned in Russia. Certain important agreements have also already been signed and more are expected at this point in time. In fact, we're going to try and get in some more details of those agreements and what has been signed so far and what is still expected. So, in fact, the issues on the agenda will include bilateral, regional and international issues. Afghanistan situation as well is something that is likely to be discussed. And even terrorism, the threats that are emanating from terror groups. Let me, in fact, go across to Times Network consulting editor Maruf Raza, who's joining us at this point in time. Maruf, thank you so much for speaking to us. This, of course, is going to be extremely important on various fronts as far as, India and Russia are concerned, and a lot of important issues on the agenda.
All these issues were started.
Yeah, there are lots of important issues about arms deals between Russia and India. I think now there is a desire to improve economic trade arrangements between the two countries. That has been stuck at about $10 billion as compared to India's trade with China, where we have a lot of aggressive activity on our front lines, but we are still trading with China in excess of $75 billion. And China-America trade is high, China-Russia trade is high, India-America trade is high, but India-Russia trade is pretty low in comparison to $10 billion. So I think there's a need to enhance that. The second thing the both countries are going to work towards is energy partnership, because India wants to wean away from its total dependence on the Gulf countries for energy. And to that extent, there is the Russian offer to provide energy to us in terms of from the Arctic area and from the Vladivostok, Siberia region. And Russian containers have started arriving both from the North Sea route via Europe and from the Far Eastern route. The third area where there will be a lot of talk about is how to balance the China factor, China-Pakistan particularly, because Russia is one country that has leverage with China. China listens to Russia. China doesn't listen to the United States anymore. So I think India needs to be careful by not putting all its eggs in the basket with the Americans. To that extent, I think we need to also understand that Russia doesn't like India going so close to the Americans and wants to be seen as an equal vis-a-vis the Americans. And therefore, Mr. Putin's insistence that 2+2 dialogue should take place with India also, like India has 2+2 dialogue with the Americans and the Australians. The fourth aspect, which Russia is insisting on, and we must try and build up on that, is allow Russia more and more space in helping us with military technology transfers, not just Kalashnikovs, but I would be...
All right, Maruf, my apologies for interrupting you. We're actually going to cut across and listen in.
फिर मिल पाना मेरे लिए हर्ष की बात है, क्योंकि हमारी स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप में पिछले 20 वर्षों में जो उल्लेखनीय प्रगति हुई है, उसके मुख्य सूत्रधार आप ही रहे हैं.
Ваше превосходительство, 2021 год является важным для двусторонних отношений по разным причинам. В этом году мы отмечаем 8 год. Поэтому мне очень приятно встретиться с вами в этом особом году, потому что за все достижения наших двусторонних отношений, за все эти достижения в нашем стратегическом партнерстве за последние 20 лет стоите именно вы.
पिछले कई दशकों में वैश्विक स्तर पर कई फंडामेंटल बदलाव आए, कई तरह के जियोपॉलिटिकल समीकरण उभरे, किंतु इन सभी वेरिएबल्स के बीच भारत रूस मित्रता एक कांस्टेंट रही है। दोनों देशों ने न सिर्फ एक दूसरे के साथ निसंकोच सहयोग किया है, एक दूसरे की सेंसिटिविटीज का भी विशेष ख्याल रखा है। यह सचमुच इंटरस्टेट दोस्ती का एक यूनिक और विश्वस्त मॉडल है।
На протяжении последних нескольких десятилетий на мировой арене было много фундаментальных изменений, перемен, возникали разные геополитические формирования. Однако среди всех этих изменений то, что осталось неизменной, это российская индийская дружба. Обе наши страны не только сотрудничают друг с другом, но и относятся к чувствительностям друг друга с особой заботой. Это действительно уникальная и основанная на доверии модель межгосударственной дружбы.
एक्सेलेंसी 2021 हमारे स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप के लिए भी विशेष है। आज हमारे विदेश एवं रक्षा मंत्रियों के बीच 2+2 डायलॉग की पहली बैठक हुई। इससे हमारे व्यावहारिक सहयोग को बढ़ाने का एक नया मैकेनिज्म शुरू हुआ है।
Ваше превосходительство, 2021 год является важным и для нашего стратегического партнерства. Сегодня состоялась первая встреча глав политических и оборонных ведомств в формате 2+2. Этим мы запустили еще один новый механизм для укрепления практического сотрудничества.
अफगानिस्तान और दूसरे क्षेत्रीय विषयों पर भी हम निरंतर संपर्क में रहे हैं। ईस्टर्न इकोनॉमिक फोरम और द व्लादिवोस्टोक समिट से शुरू हुई रीजनल पार्टनरशिप।
All right, that is the joint address as far as Prime Minister Modi and Putin are concerned. All-important meet that is taking place. All right, let's now shift focus and turn to the big story that we are tracking, which is the resident doctors' strike. They're continuing to stage a nationwide protest over the delay in the NEET PG 2021 counselling. After meeting Health Minister Mansukh Mandavia, resident